Hello and welcome back to Bienne in Switzerland, where we ended our last video. We're in the lake side of town, where we are getting ready to get on a boat and navigate towards the beautiful city of Neuchâtel and the lake with the same name. This is the boat that will take us there, the Ville d'Yverdon. Yverdon being the city situated on the western extremity of Lake Neuchâtel. This boat entered service in 1965 and can transport 560 passengers. This area is called Les Trois Lacs, or the Three Lakes in English, due to having three lakes connected by channels that you can travel through by boat. But the most usual is seeing boats doing tours of the lakes transporting people from one side to the other, like this boat arriving from a course on Lake Bienne. On board, we installed ourselves on cafeteria. They weren't serving meals, but you could eat some sandwiches or order some drinks. Because the weather outside wasn't great, we decided to hang in here for a while, waiting for the sun and watching the landscape and the lake life. The boat stopped a few times in several places in the shores of Lake Bienne, letting in and out many passengers going for walks by the lake. After a while, the sky opened up and the sun appeared, allowing us to enjoy sitting outside. The landscape is amazing and the slow pace of the boat allows us to enjoy the villages, vine terraces and mountains around. This is such an underrated area of Switzerland, with so much to see and away from the big masses of tourists that you get in bigger cities or more famous spots. Lake Bienne is the second biggest of the three lakes, being Lake Neuchâtel the biggest and Lake Mora the smallest. Here we're entering the canal de Thielle, the channel that allows boats to navigate from one lake to the other. Le Landron is our last stop on Lake Bienne before entering the canal. This was a major work of engineering, built during the first correction of the waters of the Jura from 1868 to 1891, allowed for the water of Lake Neuchâtel to more easily flow to Lake Bienne and then onwards, avoiding catastrophic floods that were recurrent before. The boat is not very big, with seating inside as you already saw, and you can even make your way to the bow of the boat, where more seating is available, and you can even feel like Rose on the Titanic, minus the sinking part of course.
Gasoline on hidden desires, so off-road.
The level of the lakes was high on this occasion, so we narrowly navigated under the several bridges on the canal. For me, this upper seating area is the best. Lots of space and unblocked views. Some industry can be found along the canal, mainly on the right if you're going upstream as we are. We crossed the other service on its way back, as you can see, a different boat from ours, but invariably people always waving as we passed them.
Another vice, grab my old lighter. This cigar helps me.
You will also see lots of agriculture made possible by the aforementioned works to regulate the lakes, on what were once swamps.
My heart is full and aching strong.
Remember what I said before about just making it on the bridges? Well, this railway one I could touch if I was standing, just to give you an idea of how close we were to the maximum height to be able to navigate. We are ending the 8 kilometers canal and almost entering the Neuchâtel lake, with people enjoying the peaceful ride to soak up the sun. As we approached the entrance to the lake, we could feel the wind picking up and the smooth ride coming to an end. Well, they are certainly not afraid of the wind or the water, it seems.
That's left is ash.
The Neuchâtel Lake is the largest Swiss lake entirely in Switzerland and the 59th largest in Europe, and it's about 38 kilometers long. We can already see the beautiful city of Neuchâtel with the Chaumont mountain towering above it. Another boat is arriving at the same time, so we let them enter the harbour first, while we will enjoy the last moments of this wonderful trip. When we enter the harbour, we can see the steamboat Neuchâtel waiting for its next trip. It entered service over 100 years ago, and it's always fun watching it on the lake, still transporting passengers. And in no time, we are getting ready to dock. And that also means our video is almost over. I hope you enjoyed this trip. If you did, consider liking this video and why not subscribing to the channel. More videos coming soon. Goodbye for now from the lovely city of Neuchâtel. I'll see you soon.